I'm Jake.
I'm Zach.
I'm Jag.
And I'm Tiki.
Let's get it poppin'.
All right. So it's been a pretty big offseason, fellas. Let's take a look at what's happened. Jag, who's your favorite player going into the new team?
Big face, we got Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell, as we all know, one of the best players probably in 2016-17.
Yeah, for sure.
So he's at the Jets now, and I got Le'Veon Bell gonna be a workhorse there. I think he's gonna have one of his best years of his career. I mean, let's just look. He's hungry. Everyone thinks he kind of gave up on his team, right?
Yeah, he did.
So I mean, now he's gonna try and prove the league one.
I think he's got weight on his shoulders that he's got to prove to everybody.
Of course.
Yeah. All right. Well, my guy's Odell Beckham Jr. going to the Browns. He's in a new environment with Baker Mayfield, his buddy Jarvis. He's got a lot of talent around him. He's in a position to succeed, and the Browns gave up a ton for this guy. So they got something planned, and he's finally healthy again. So when he's healthy, he put up 44 touchdowns, 5,476 yards in 59 games.
Very productive. All right, and my guy for the offseason, I have Antonio Brown. I think he's a big impact coming into the Raiders. The Raiders gave up, they gave up not too much for this man, but I feel like John Gruden has a plan to make this guy work as a big superstar in Raider Nation. As a Steeler in 2018, even with all the conflict that surrounded him with Ben Roethlisberger and Coach Mike Tomlin, he had 1,297 receiving yards for 104 catches and 15 touchdowns, which is very productive. And I'm happy to see him because he's working with Derek Carr.
Now, I clearly think that Odell Beckham Jr. is definitely the best prospect out of these three. Now, let's start with Le'Veon Bell. He was in Pittsburgh with that O-line, who James Conner went in for him.
Did the same thing.
He did better than him.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
did better than him. He had more yards. He had more touchdowns. I mean, Steelers' offensive line is just dominant, obviously,
Yeah.
and anyone could play behind them. And Le'Veon Bell going to the Jets. I mean, it's not looking hot over there. That franchise has been a mess for a while, and they just don't have a good offensive line. They don't have too many weapons. They got Robbie Anderson.
That's it. Nothing's gonna take anything away from Le'Veon Bell. Let's put it that way.
A new one.
You think a new one?
Newmont.
He's a beast.
They just. I mean, they got Quincy Adams that's on defense, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They should have. I think they should have won offense or something.
Yeah.
For sure.
Not smart.
But and then we go over to AB, and he's a head case. I mean, look at the tweets he's putting up on everything. Like
Juju
he's just
and all that.
Juju. Come on, Juju. He's harmless. The man's harmless.
And Gruden doesn't put up with
He is a clown.
BS like that.
He's a
either.
clown.
Juju?
Nah.
Oh,
AB?
AB's
He's
a
a
clown.
clown.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And-
much as he said
And now he's going with John Gruden, who
Doesn't put up with
was
shit.
doing Corona commercials a year ago, and he just decided to come back into football. Team was a disaster last year. I mean, it's just there's nothing going over there. I mean,
Yeah.
who's gonna be the running back this year?
Josh
Josh Jacobs. Yeah. One of Jag's favorite players this year.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs. I look out for him this year. He's probably going to be. I think he's going to be the best rookie out of this draft. If you look at his size, I mean, he's 5'10", 220, runs a 4.6. I mean, size-wise, you can't doubt that he's just going to be the best. And the Raiders don't have a running back anymore. Correll's hurt. Lynch retired. You got to think he's going to have a lot of value there. And there's some other rookies. What do you got?
Well, I like Josh Jacobs, but David Montgomery, I think, will have the edge over him this year with Chicago. Mainly because he's like Josh Jacobs, but he can catch out of the backfield. Matt Nagy loves his running back because their offense all runs through the ground, basically. So this guy's he's the better version of Jordan Howard. So hopefully he's got hands. So he's basically Tariq Cohen, just a little slower, but can catch the ball in the backfield and do all the plays that Matt Nagy needs.
Exactly. That leads me to N'Keal Harry with the 32nd pick of the Patriots. I think it's a really good draft selection for them considering all the receivers that they've lost this offseason. Just having Julian Edelman out there is not enough, and taking N'Keal Harry is a big prospect for them now that Brady has a big athletic receiver that can catch the ball in all different places at any time, and I think he's really built for that offense. And I feel like as if he said to Bill Belichick that he's ready to play on any position of the field no matter what it takes. So
He's ready to win a Super Bowl.
I feel like he's ready and he has to drive for it.
So, Jack, who's someone you'd like to stay away from this year?
Okay, guys. This guy, always really high. He's huge, but I hate him. His name's Mike Evans. This guy shit the bed week in and week out last year. Let me tell you a little quick tidbit about Mike Evans. I remember playing on there. Everyone's like, "You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, no doubt." Mike Evans, they're like, he's gonna go for 25. I was like, all right. I play this kid. Mike Evans puts up like 1.3 on me. And I was like, yeah, you guys are right. He sucks. Like, it's no doubt. And every week they're like, oh, he's wide receiver 1. Don't listen to those guys. Listen to me. Mike Evans, stay away from him this year. He's just not good.
All right. My guy to stay away from is the Patriots' backfield. It's not just one person, because
Who the fuck knows?
Bill
He's a
Belichick.
fucking mystery box.
Bill Belichick is the fantasy devil. He doesn't want one person on that team
The
to
ball,
do well.
the ball is spread on the bag. Like
Exactly.
the cheese is spread on the bagel.
They have 4 potential people who can put the ball in the end
They
zone.
spread
So
here, they spread here.
if you're gonna draft a running back, don't draft it from the Patriots.
I wouldn't know who they give it to on the goal line. I actually wouldn't.
No one does.
Sony Michel last year.
Tom Brady, he's gonna break a record for most.
He ran for a touchdown last year.
Shane Devlin took Sony's touchdowns.
Exactly.
Like 4
Now
of
they
them
have
last year.
Damian Harris, Sonny Michel, James White, James Devlin. You can't. Burkhead, you can't.
Yeah. Stay away. Good call.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but that takes me to my running back, which I have LaShawn McCoy.
Oh, good.
And I said, you need to stay away from LaShawn McCoy. It's an obvious fact.
Of
I'm telling you.
course.
2017, this man had 287 attempts, 1,138 yards, and 6 touchdowns, right? Everybody's thinking, he's not that bad. It's decent. You can hold on to him. 2018, this man had 161 attempts, 514 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That is not a flop season. That's showing that this man is on the decline. You do not want this man anywhere near your running back. You don't want him in the slot. You want to stay as far away as you can from this guy. And I'm telling you, we'll get nothing out of him.
And he's very old now.
Yeah, he's aging by the day, dude.
What is he
telling you.
hitting like 34?
They drafted the younger version of him. The guy at FAU, Devin Singletary.
Singletary, it's a mess over there. So stay
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 away
away from Buffalo.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not great.
All right, well, this leads to our weekly segment of the douchebag of the week.
DB of the week. Who is it this week?
And this
Bag.
week,
Little douchey bag.
these two came up with Daniel Jones, the Giants' first-round pick. For some reason, these guys think that Daniel Jones is a douchebag for going to Duke and getting a 1,500 on SAT.
Oh my god.
He did
I
great
could care
person.
less about this dude's score. Can he play football?
He can play football.
He
all
can
he
play
wants.
football.
He cannot play football. He is not ready at NFL.
6'5", 220 pounds.
The dude runs a
Perfect
4.6.
size. He's got a great arm. He's just needs a team, needs to develop. And as Shula said,
His
he's
pro
ready to go week 1.
Week 1.
Yeah, ready to go what? Fucking ride the pine, dude?
No.
What is
He
he?
Football
could
game.
be riding the pine.
He could be riding the pine, dog. I'm telling you right now, Daniel Jones is not. He's not it. He's not what the dog. He's not what the Giants are looking for.
His pro comp comparison, Peyton Manning.
That's
Cares.
That's
You know
so
how many
Coached by the same coach
You
that
know how
coached
many
Eli
people-
Manning and Peyton Manning.
You know how many people have messed up on comparisons to NFL players?
People have
Dude?
been right.
Yeah, he's a douche.
Daniel Jones
He
is a
is
douche.
the doucher of the douche because he is the D-bag of the week.
Well,
Maybe of the year. But I still bleed blue. Go Giants, baby.
Giants.
Still supporting. We're going to come out on top this year. Better believe it.
Not a
Easy
chance.
schedule.
Not a chance.
I'm thinking, I'm calling it right now. 9-7. Get the wild card. Go to the playoffs.
Suck one, dude.
You are retarded. Oh, don't listen to this man. Do not listen to him. 9-7? Are you kidding me?
9-7.
9-7? What'd you guys go last year, huh?
5-11.
5-11. Okay. You
It's
think
just
you go
another
through
worse.
9-7 with Daniel
That
Jones?
got worse.
Oh my goodness.
Good thing is Eli Manning is starting still.
What's that gonna do? I could care less. I mean, Jesus, I'd start the third string. I wouldn't care. I don't want Eli.
Alex
I don't
Tanny,
want.
you're up, buddy.
I don't want Eli. I don't want
Kyle
Daniel Jones.
Kyle Luletta.
No, he's 4th string now. We have 4 quarterbacks.
He's a douchebag.
Alright, well that concludes.
All I'm saying
Stay
is
tuned next week for
Daniel
next week's
Jones is
douchebag
going
of
to
the
be
week.
really